This protein bar has 28 grams of protein for only 150 calories. Sounds too good to be true. Is it? Hey everybody, my name is Scott. I have an honest food review for today. Today we're going to be reviewing the David protein bar. I've been hearing a lot of hype about these. They're one of the most popular bars in the industry right now, probably because the macros are insane. They're the best macros I've ever seen on a protein bar by far. We'll start off with those. They're 28 grams of protein, 150 calories, only 2 fat, and only 13 carb, and only 2 fiber also, which is really interesting. I don't know how they're doing this, and so I've been wanting to try them, but one of the things about these is that the first ingredient is milk protein, isolate. Second ingredient is collagen protein, which collagen protein does not aid in building muscle. I'm not a huge expert in that, but it's more for like hair and skin and nail health. So I've heard that one thing about these is a little bit deceiving how high the protein is. You're getting some collagen protein. Collagen protein isn't bad. Still amazing for the calories, but I do wonder how much of the protein comes from collagen. We're trying 3 flavors today. First, we have the cake batter. We have chocolate chip cookie dough, and then salted peanut butter. I did a little bit of research on these, and I was curious about the name. I guess the name comes from, I think it's Michelangelo's David, the statue, and the website was saying that they're wanting to embody the spirit of perfection or something, which the macros are perfection. I have to say that's really good, but I'm curious if they taste good at all. If I didn't know anything about these bars and I saw them, and I probably wouldn't buy them. I've only bought them because of the hype, honestly, but I assume that they wouldn't taste very good at all. I'm pretty into like branding and packaging. I have to say, I don't love this one. I'm not a big fan of gold, but I guess if they're going for kind of like that old world, like Statue of David vibe, I guess it gets what they're going for. I think the font is plain. I think that the flavor, the difference in the flavors is plain. Like there's also no picture of the bar or anything like that. It doesn't say, it says the calories, protein, calories, and 0 grams of sugar, which I didn't mention before, but it doesn't say anything about like anything other than that. So maybe it's working for them because it's word of mouth or whatever, but these don't really catch my eye, I have to say. Okay, so I'm gonna give these protein bars a try. I'm gonna give them a rating out of 10 on what I think, mostly just for taste. Well, taste, and I'll take the macros into consideration as well, but my main thing I'm judging on is taste, so keep that in mind with the rating. Okay, I can't decide which one to try first. They all sound good, so we're gonna let fate decide. Okay, we're gonna try chocolate chip cookie dough first. Okay. Here's how it looks. It looks cookie dough-esque. I wasn't expecting, there's like little crispies in there, protein crisps, and it looks like a decent amount of chocolate. So anyway, try. So first impressions of that one, the first thing I would say, it's a little dry. It tastes a lot to me, like a Premier protein bar. If you've had those from Costco, but there's a cookie dough flavor. I think those ones are chocolate coated, but it tastes almost exactly the same. It tastes like a protein bar, which is, I love protein bars, so it's not a bad thing, but it's definitely not the best one I've had. I'll give that one like a 6.5. Okay, next. Salted peanut butter. So it looks really similar. I guess this one is it's not salted peanut butter chocolate, it's just salted peanut butter. So I don't see any chocolate on here. Still got those crispy things in it, and it looks like maybe some like peanut butter like chips, I guess. This one's way better. It's pretty good. Tastes like a peanut butter protein bar, not nearly as dry, which you wouldn't maybe think of for peanut butter. Sometimes peanut butter can be dry, but I like that one. Definitely tastes like peanut butter. Yeah, I'll give that one 7.4 out of 10 for the salted peanut butter. Last one, and the one I'm most excited about, honestly, cake batter. They all look really similar. They've all got this like kind of like peanut butter look to them. Got the crispies. Give it a try. Definitely tastes like cake batter. That's the best one, I think. They all look the same. And when you go back and eat these later, I'm not gonna know which one's which until I try them. This is the best one. It's still not the best protein bar I've ever had or anything, but pretty good. I would get it again. This one, 7.7 on taste. Okay, so the David protein bar. Something I feel like I have to mention with these is the price. I just looked on their website. I got these from a local store, supplement store. I was able to buy one at a time, so that was great. But you can buy a pack of 12 on their website. They're $39, which is crazy. I didn't see like a variety pack. That's definitely, I don't know if I would want to buy just a 12 pack of the same flavor. I will say the macros they're unbeatable. It's like on par with a Fairlife protein shake, and I think it'd be probably more fun. Something I think these would be great for is like take them on an airplane to get 28 grams of protein. I definitely think that's a win. Price takes it down a notch. So would I buy these again? Yeah, I'd buy them if I saw them. If I go to that store again, I'll probably buy a couple just to have them on hand for a rainy day, like on a hike or something, if I want to get a big protein bump. But I gotta take some points away for the price. And they're also really hard to find. I guess that's not their fault. Also chocolate. The chocolate cookie dough one's my least favorite by far, and I really love chocolate. I don't think it's that hard to do all the time, so I wish that one was a little better. I would not get that one again. I'll give David an overall score of we're gonna go with a 7.9. And that's mostly because the macros are crazy. All right, everybody, if you made it this far, you might as well give the video a like. After you give the video a like, you might as well comment and tell me what you want me to review next. I do lots of food reviews. One of my favorite videos to make. I love doing food reviews for you guys. So tell me what you want to see there. Also, if you could subscribe, it really helps the channel get seen by other people, and it helps you see more great reviews in the future. So if you can do that, I'd really appreciate it. We'll see you in another video coming soon. Have a good one.